Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Amawan from the Great Millstone Camp here in Philadelphia, giving all praises and new honors to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone and honors and citation out there to the hopeful elect. So we're just gonna get into it. It's gonna be about the Minnesota shooting that happened yesterday, of the unalivement of another Edomite, and I'm gonna entitle this video Esau or the Edomites are the new niggas, man. Let me see. The scriptures just popped in my head. Let me see what's gonna pop up. Let me see. Okay, here we go. I think it might be one more though. It might be one more. Yeah, it's a good one too. They look. They always got the precepts together. They always got the precepts together, man. So I looked this up. Deuteronomy 30:7. It says, and Yahweh thy power, which is going into the title, will put all these curses upon thy enemies. And the curses you can read about in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. And on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So you see the tables are being turned and the roles are being reversed, man. You seeing, it's going into the newer order, order ab KO, order out of chaos. Esau wants full spectrum dominance over the planet Earth. He wants to reduce the population under 500 million. And essentially the NWO is literally all about destroying Jacob. Okay, that's why you're seeing our people being persecuted, but you're also seeing the Edomites being persecuted, man. They're on the bottom now. Okay, they're on the bottom now. They're suffering as much or more or worse than Jake in their own kingdom, man. Okay, because they are the new niggas, man. Okay, they're damn near on the same financial status as us. If you look at if I can pull it up. It should be ethnicities. Let me see. It should be like a chart. No, they're not. It's not going to be it. Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Damn. This is median household income in the United States by ethnic group. This is what I wanted. And you see at the top you have Elam. Okay? But in the news, they want to talk about Somalians and shit. Which that's a red flag in itself. You know, if you go into it, what that really is about. You know, obviously the so-called white man is behind it, whether tiny top or regular, peon, American Edomite. You know that the tiny tops hate. They hate their own people, man. Okay, they control the left and the right, and they want them to basically kill each other off. You know, these tiny tops, they hate everything and everybody, man, including themselves, man. You know, and they basically want to separate or they will throw the brother under the rug. Or the other Edomite, counterparts under the rug, or tribes under the rug, man. You know, because if you go into it, the small hats, they believe that America, which it is Edom. Okay, they literally say America is a dome. Okay, and so they know what's going to happen to America. And the Edomites over here, the Anglo Americans or the white Americans, so called, they know, the ones that's in the know. They say that the tiny tops are the Edomites, which they're correct as well. Y'all both are Edomites, okay, and y'all both are going into slavery, man. Okay, the rich men of you small hats, you tiny tops, you elites, you're going into slavery, man. Okay, people are waking up, man, to the wrong that's been done on the earth, man. Okay, here you people, there should be no billionaires. Like they should distribute the wealth, to all classes of society. You know, people they seeing that they don't have no freedom here, man. They're in slavery. They're nothing but mere servants, man. In this society, you know. You working for nothing, man. You like the scripture say in Haggai, man. You just working just to put. You working put money in your pockets, but the pockets you got holes in it, you know. You really can't survive off of the wages that they're giving us, man. You know. That's why they got, bet this and bet that, the stock market, foreign exchange market, Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, you lottery tickets and shit, just like in the movies, in the dystopian movies, man. People were desperate for money, man. They were desperate for survival, man. They eliminated the middle class, okay, and everybody became poor, man. You was either like super fucking duper rich or filthy rich, or you were fucking poor, okay? And that's what Esau is doing to the earth, man. Or the people on the earth, man. He's making them nothing but slave, and it all goes into the depopulation program, man. Okay, or agenda. If people can't survive, they gonna die off, man. And that's what they want. They want people to starve, man. They want people to be homeless. They don't want people to have homes. They want people to live out on the streets. Because this is the man that's ruling this kingdom, man, this earth. The damn devil that the Bible speaks of. But going back to this graph, this chart, it says again, median household income in the United States by ethnic group. Indian Americans, Elam, at the top. And you see the Japanese, the Taiwanese, Filipino. Okay, all these other ethnicities. Where the white man at? Where is he at? Why isn't he at the top of the damn list? This is his kingdom, and this is in the United States, man. What's happening? What's going on? Where are they at? I can't. They not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is what? This is in 2013. Okay? This is not even up to date. This is not even up to date. But you seeing that these so-called other ethnicities are living out the American dream more than the so-called white man. Okay, like I said, whitey is in poverty, man. Okay, they on drugs, they all kind of shit, man. Here again, they're being shot down in the streets like niggas. Okay, and then you seen whatever that bitch name is, blatantly lied. Okay, that's another precept I wanted. Blatantly lied after we seen the video. Okay, blatantly lied and talked about. Yeah, there you go. And talked about how that the ICE agents were defending themselves from an armed man that was basically brandishing his weapon, and taunting ICE agents and all this other bullshit. You clearly seen the video. He was helping out a civilian, helping out a woman being harassed and persecuted by ICE. And he was blatantly murdered. And this is on camera, just like they got Jake murders on camera, man. And they play it back and forth and shit. It's like a goddamn game, man. But now you seeing these Edomites getting shot down. You had Charlie Kirk, CK. He was meant to be like a MLK to these damn Edomites. And then you had the Renee Good on the left. She was so-called martyred or unalived by who? Their own kind, man. Their own kind. Shit. And these shit, even though our people are catching obviously the most hell, but it seems like you shouldn't even be around Edomites more. You should stay away from Esau, man, because they getting shot down in the streets like dogs. Like niggas get shot down in the street. Then the most recent person, okay, Alex Pretty or whatever, however you pronounce his name, or Pretty, he was shot down unalive yesterday. And this was after, I don't know if it was after or during, they had a whole major protest where people supposedly didn't go to work, and they showed up to a protest, which what the fuck is that gonna do? You seen what happened. They still killed you in cold fucking blood, man. They murdered that man straight out. They flat out murdered that man. Okay, and it's on camera what happened. And the dude was not a threat, man. Okay, he was helping out somebody, and in the process, a fucking gang of goddamn secret police intervened and started attacking him. He was never a threat. Okay, they pepper sprayed him, or they sprayed whatever the fuck that was in his face. It was done. He was the so-called threat, which he wasn't a threat, was already neutralized after you fucking sprayed him with that mace, man. There was no further need to continue the aggression or attack. But this is the dragon, man. Okay? You seeing the dragon in action. It's another precept. You're seeing the cruelty of the devil, man. Even the day of the Lord, man, both cruel with wrath and fierce anger, man. Let me get that, man. This is the time we living in, man. The judgment of the day of the Lord. I gotta get that in Daniel's too. You seeing the devil in action, man, in rare form, man. Okay? Like it also says the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, man. And now that violence is being done to you goddamn Edomites. And it's hilarious. It's scary, spooky, hilarious. And it's scary and spooky, for the 2/3 of Jacob and you Edomites, man. What is that precept? Wait, it's 11 to 21. Or 11 to 12. Come on now, come on. Yeah, 12. All right. And Daniel's 4. That was Daniel 7. Oh, okay. I knew it had to be. I was like, Daniel 7. It can't be Daniel 7, but it is Daniel 7. Alright, see it. So I got these posted up. Like, let me see. See the word cruel. Yup. It says, verse 9, Isaiah 13:9, Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay thy land desolate. Okay? And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. This is, going into America, man. And the sinners being the 2/3 and the rest of you people, especially you Edomites that break the law, man. Since you declare the Bible the law of the land, but you cast the words of the Lord behind you. You say this is a Christian nation, a God-fearing nation, and so-called God we trust, right? So guess what? You've been found a goddamn liar, okay? And you've been found wanting. And now we the chickens are coming home to roost. We're in a time of retribution, man. We are in the end game, folks. It's over, man. This is the beginning, because it's getting physical. We've been telling you people for ages, man. Through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Lord raised us, gave us holy prophets, apostles, elder apostles. They've been kicking the word, preaching the word, or dropping the word. Drop thy word, during the allotted time, man. From what, this late 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Okay? And now we're here, man. Now what you got to say now? There's like the Apostle Tahar, man, the elder Apostle Tahar. Where the scoffers at? Where are the scoffers at, man? They dwindled to a few. If not, they no longer exist. Everything we've been saying, that's another sign, man. Where the scoffers at, man? Back a couple years ago, the scoffers was everywhere, man. But now, it's fucking, you don't hear nothing. You hear crickets. Why? Because the prophecies are coming to pass, man. And the Lord said, what? The day of the Lord cometh. And what's included? What's in store? Cruel. It's cruel. It involves cruelty. Okay? And you're seeing that, man. You what's more fucking cruel and brutal than that, man? Getting stone cold murdered in the streets. It's savage. Yup, that's what they used to call us. Yeah, they call us nothing but a stain on the sidewalk, man. It says harsh, cruel, fierce, savage. It says a savage messenger, i.e., one who brings grievous things. Okay, such grievous tidings or news, such as a sentence of death. In the scriptures I'm reading right now. Yep, and that's what's coming, man. And also that savage messenger, Trump, also known as the cruel Lord. Okay, he's bringing down the hammer, man. Okay, we're in the time of the hammer of the whole earth, but we are at the end of the hammer, man. Okay, so right now, just like he declared the Pentagon or the Department of Defense or whatever, he called it the Department of War. Why? Because we are in the time of war. We at the end, man. We in the time of Revelation 12, man. And this is nothing, man. Wait a minute, that's how you do it? Holy shit. I've been trying to figure this out for the longest. Hold on, let me see, because I don't think they got that on Chrome. Hold on. Real quick. I gotta see this, because this is crazy. Ain't no way it was that easy. Yup, it is there. I don't know if they just put that there. I've been trying to figure this out forever. Wow. But yes. This is Revelations 12:12. Therefore you rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the sea, inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And you seeing what's happening. Like we are on the 25th of January, which this is the fastest January has ever been in recent in ever. When it comes to January, okay, the month of January, that month goes by so damn slow, it's insane. But this year, I'm surprised. I thought I was gonna look at it. It's gonna say January 15th. It's January the 25th, man, and we in that severe snowstorm, and it's looking like what they was talking about. You know, it always deal with the number six, because you know it's man made, most likely. You know, you had the blizzard of 96 every 10 years. Okay. 2006 and 2016, and then 2026. They deal with that numerology, man. On the left hand side with the number 6, man. That's the number of a man. Okay, and this is the last kingdom of men. Okay, men are not going to rule this kingdom no more. It's going to be ruled by the gods, man. By the Lord's people, the Israelites, man. Ye are gods, man. And we're going to be on that 7 vibration, man. That completion, that heavenly glory vibration. Okay. That heavenly arrangement. And we're going to rule for eternity. Okay. So this is the last rule of men. Okay. Over the planet Earth. And you see what the fuck happened. Okay, nothing but terror and cruelty and wickedness and corruption. And yeah, what about, people forgot about the Epstein files. People, what the fuck happened to that? They made you forget about that, just like Gaza. What happened to Gaza? Nobody talking about that shit no more, man. What the fuck happened to Free Palestine? Nobody talking about that shit. They dealing with Minnesota now. It's so much going on, you cannot keep up, man. Here, they already fucking, under Jared Kushner, they already trying to rebuild fucking Gaza off of blood. This is what the devil does, man. Okay? That's why the scriptures say, it says this, man. It says this. This is Isaiah 14. And 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their father. Okay, the wickedness, and their fathers coming back, and they're doing the same fucking wickedness, man, to other ethnicities, to the whole world, to the planet. Exploiting the people, destroying the people, extracting their resources, rinse and repeat, man. The same shit, rape, robbery, and murder. The thief cometh not but for to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That's their whole M.I. or M.O. modus operandi, man. They mode of operation. That's how they operate. That's what they were given to do. That the Lord gave them the tools of destruction to use, man. He's known as the sword in the Bible. The wicked, which is thy sword. The Edomites, man. That's why I went here, not to keep jumping. I went here and looked this up about the curses being put on our enemies. And guess what they brought up? They brought up Edom. That's our number one enemy. Why is that? They brought up Isaiah 14 that goes into the king of Babylon, which is America. Why is that? Okay? Isaiah 10. again, these precepts are on point, and they're talking about the Edomites. You can throw the other nations in there too, but man, the primary enemy on the planet are the Edomites. Look at this. They got this. Jeremiah 50. Look, everything is on point. Okay. Yeah, exactly. The Edomites, all their vengeance. What comes? There they go. Look at that. Look. I don't even gotta. They got everything here. They have everything here. Everything is here. You can't make this shit up. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is precept upon precept, and these all connect, man. All the dots are right here are connected, man. They got everything here. I literally just looked this up. This is in the spirit. It just hit me in the beginning to look this up. And lo and behold, you hit cross reference. They got, was most of the time they always on point, but I didn't expect it to be this on point. And this is like damn near Chat GPT like. You know? They brought everything together. They got everything here. But yeah, yes, Esau is the new nigga, man. See this word, crew, willfully causing pain or suffering, willfully or suffering to others, or feeling no concern about it. These motherfuckers care. I would pull out the video, but the video might get flagged. When the dude was clearly murdered, and he was an ICU veteran. You know, he took care of veterans, man. And it's like he was like supposedly more American than, you know, Renee Good. She's a damn lesbian. You know, the guy that recently was unalived by his own people. He would be considered more of an American, and it's like, what do you goddamn magtards got to say about this? You gun-toting Edomites. This man, he carried his firearm illegally. Okay, they brought up the fact that he had a parking ticket, you know, because that's what they do to Jake, man. They bring up your previous deeds, or what did he do in his past? Or look how he wore his hoodie, you know. Look, he looks menacing. You know, he went to detention. You know, where they bring up your crimes or your past deeds, man. But they never bring up theirs. How hypocritical. This is it's the Matrix, but it's like this place is just wicked, man. It's just pure wicked. We are in the upside down, man. There's no reason for this man to be in power, man. It's absolutely corrupt. And how are we living so-called normal lives, man? And it's clearly not normal. This is not normal, man. To tell somebody what they do, but your actions are not accounted for. What you've done has not been brought up or been put to the wayside, just like the history they're erasing. Here again, the New World Order, man. 1984, they trying to erase the history, acting like they ain't did shit. But the Most High got the files, man. Okay? The Most High, he never forgot, man. Just like it tells you in the scripture in Baruch, man. Like, look. And also Habakkuk, the shameful spewing, man. They trying to get rid of that, man. Just like everybody just got neuralized and they forgot about the Epstein files. You literally got, you know, pedophiles in office, in society, in high positions in society. You know, sexual deviance, man, beyond comprehension. You know, but they're in power. This is the real upside down, man. The real Byzantine Empire, the backwards empire, man. Okay, the Byzantium. This is Byzantium, man. This is Babylon, the Great Confusion. The Great Confusion, man. So it says, both with wrath and fierce anger to lay thy land desolate. That's what's going to happen to the America at the end of it all. Okay? And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it, man. And we are at the end, man. And you seeing the curses being put on our enemies. You know, Esau is the new nigga. And this is yeah, I read that. And over here it says in the NLT, therefore therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you who live in heavens. Rejoice, but terror will come on the earth and the sea. For the devil, and the sea represents the people, for the devil has come down to you in great anger, knowing that he has little time. The devil is who? The so-called white man. It's like it says, Revelation 2:10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. And it's a spirit, because I was just reading. That's a spirit, man. It's probably somebody got to make this a prayer. Lamentations. Yeah, the waters are our enemies. They shall come in like a flood. I called upon the name of the Lord, Yahweh. Oh, Yahweh. Let's see what he said. Yup, Yahweh. Yup, the name of the Lord, man. He exists. All right, what the hell was that? Okay. Out of the low dungeon, you know, and hey, the prison, the pit. Oh, Tatha. Okay, this is a dungeon is what? Basically a prison. Okay, and also can be a low place as well. And thou hast heard my voice, hide not thy ear at my breathing, at my cry. Okay, though thou drawest near in the day that I call upon thee, thou said, fear not. Okay, what we're reading over here? It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. And you seeing our people, you know, the Latin tribes, or even amongst, Judah, even Native Americans. Okay, like, come on. The Caribbean tribes, the Haitians and Jamaicans, so on and so forth, man. Basically all the tribes, man. But mainly, in particular, the Northern Kingdom are being carted off in basically concentration camps, which they call detention centers. They had our people, or they still have our people in cages. They have our children in cages. You normally put an animal in a fucking cage. But no, they got our children. And it's so crazy. Here, all this is happening. The breakdown of society is happening. But people, they still got their normal fucking lives, their normalcy bias, like nothing is happening. Like, yo, something's got to give, man. It's you see people reaching a breaking point, but as a whole, like something like, yo, so you got to getting in a meeting, having, like, what the fuck is really going on here? Our lives are at risk right now. No matter so-called black or brown. Okay, they labeled the man Alex Preddy, and this is the main point to the whole thing, and Renee Good, they labeled them teist. Were they really tears? Fuck no. Okay? Especially the last guy. He was helping a fucking civilian. He was helping a lady out. I thought that's what you were supposed to do. Then come to find out, of course we all know this shit is controlled. They want people to incite violence and be enraged. They want people to do something about it so they can strike, so they can press that green button. But they labeled them teist. Okay? They're labeling everyone, no matter, left or right. Yeah, if you're a magtard or not, you are a teist. Okay, if you're a coon ass nigga, okay, you the Hodge twins and all these motherfucking conservatives, so-called conservative Christians that believe in a so-called white man, or you niggas that think you're Republicans or even Democrats. If you believe in a party system, you're under that same spell, man, that witchcraft, man. Okay? You're going to be labeled a teist, man. That's the whole New World Order, man. After, I forget what they call it. Maybe it is a DT, a domestic teist, but I forget what they call it. I got the articles and shit. Basically after 9/11. Oh, enemy combatants. Okay, all you people in America are enemy combatants. Okay, you're enemies of the NWO. Even guess what? The police. Okay, they detain police. And another thing, going into Karagma, here they're approaching people, talking about where's your passport, your social security, your birth certificate. Motherfucking people don't carry that shit. Okay, just like you had a dude on Instagram, or whatever, probably on TikTok. He basically did like a parody video, and he taped his passport around his head. Okay, what is that telling you? That your information is going to be inside of your body next. If people don't have their necessary requirements for identification, where is it going to be at next? What's the most convenient, according to the damn devil, the convenient place for your information, your medical records, everything? Is inside of a goddamn implantable device. That's what's next, man. So they don't have to need for a passport. They don't have to ask you where's your identification. They just gonna have to scan your forehead or your right hand or wherever they put it. Okay, they showed you in all these fucking movies, man. The thing that's gonna have people under complete control is the Karagma. The implantable device, man. Revelation 13. That's the real end game, man. Once they do that, it's over. And they showed you what's happened after they do that in the dystopian movies or video games like Cyberpunk. There shall no flesh be saved, man. Here you got AI and robots. Elon Musk said that robots will replace humans. There will be more robots than humans. How the fuck is that going to be possible? I wonder how is that going to be made possible? That's why they got the depopulation agenda, man. And then nigga said, like, he said if you were not super wealthy by in 4 years, you basically dead. And that's what it feels like already, man. The price of everything is skyrocketing, man. But the wages that we receive or earn, it seemed like it's just decreased. It's just more, we're being taxed more. Okay? And then Trump got the tariffs, which the Americans, they got to pay for that shit. He's making himself richer. His counterparts richer, the billionaires richer, the elites richer. He's doing the bidding of Satan. Okay? The bidding of this tiny tops. Okay? He wants Greenland. Obviously, for the war part, Russia, but also the resources. Here you want to give millions of dollars to people in Greenland, but what about people over here that's suffering in this? America was nothing more than an experiment. They don't give a fuck about you, man. You're goyim. You're goy. You're useless eaters. They don't care about it. This is just the where they collect money from you, man. They extract your soul and your resources from you, man. Okay? America is nothing but a cash cow, man. It's being milked. And soon that cow gonna be on fire. Just like they claim they burned the red heifer and shit. You know, the tiny tops. So they can secure the third temple. Okay, we see everything you damn devils are doing, man. The Lord sees everything you fucking doing. You ain't getting away with none of your crimes, man. But yeah, going back over here, it says, "Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days." So it's not the spiritual demon Satan that's going to cast you into prison. It's a man. Okay? And his number is 666. The Edomite man. Okay? Yeah, and that's the times we're living in. And this is Daniel's about the fourth beast. Daniel 7:7. And yup, damn. And after this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it. And it had 10 horns. Okay, the Roman Empire and the up-to-date, the 2.0 version, America. They had a Caesar. Okay, now you got a king. I mean, a president, which is nothing but a king. But they basically brainwash you to believe it's something else, or corrupted your mind to make you believe it's something else. And they have, party systems and shit like that. And it says, "I consider the horns." Well, that's about it, yeah. But yeah, that's the point, man. It's dreadful and terrible. Iron teeth. It devoured and break in pieces. Okay? That's the nature of the beast, man. Okay? And again, our people experience it to this day, and even at its full brunt. But guess what? The Lord said that Jacob's trouble shall be a day like no other day on the planet Earth. Okay? That's how bad it's going to be. This is Jeremiah 30:7. "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble." Okay, which we're in now. We in that now. Okay, we haven't reached the full scale of it yet, but it's coming, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Say, man. Like you see the violence. Okay, the violence. Let's go to the violence. Matthew 11:12. "And from the days of John the Baptist until now," right, meaning right now, this very day, "the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence." Okay? "And the violent take it by force." Who is the violent? The so-called white man. Who the fuck is it? Who else is it? Where and who is he? Job 9:24. Where and who the hell is he? It's like in the game Skyrim. Who are you? Who is the damn devil, man? Who is the damn devil? Who is the thief? The thief, John 10:10, "The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly." You see that? It says right here, the thief's purpose is to steal and kill and destroy. My purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life. Look at that. That's all we want, man. We need Yahweh Shah, man. This man is the fucking everybody's waking up. That's people in the comments. There should be no more no billionaires. This is not freedom, man. Getting up in the morning, going to a job, whatever, slaving. Here you spend more time at the job than you do with your own family or on your own, ideas and dreams and projects and prospects, yada yada yada, etc. Aspirations. Okay? You don't have time to manage your fucking health. You're broken. If you're working a physical job, you're fucking broken, man. From head to fucking toe, man. Then you gotta go on the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and they just drain you. They drain the life out of you, man. Okay? Ain't no goddamn robot gonna do my goddamn job, man. Even the robots rebel. They talking all this robot shit. The word robot is from the Czech word robotnik, which means slave. Okay? The robots and the slaves, they rebelled, man. Okay? From tyranny and oppression. Even the Lord, the laborers, something like that. Kept back by fraud. Hold on, I probably gotta get that. The plowman shall overtake the reaper. Oh, here we go. This is Amos 9-13. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that the plowman shall over or the worker, and this is going into Jake really, shall overtake the reaper. Just like it says, well, I ain't gotta do all that. I can just go right here, cause it's right here. Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them to the place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord. This is the plowman. Okay? The plowman represents Israel. And possess them, which are the reapers, in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. Okay, the elites. Okay, even probably, Elon Musk and what the hell is his nigga name? From Facebook. Whatever. They what they want they want you to they want to show them guys off, man. They don't want to show you the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the other so-called royal bloodline of the wicked, man. Okay. They want to show you Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. I still can't think of the Facebook guy name, but they want to show you those guys off, man. They like the scapegoats. Yeah, I'm not going. I'm gonna remember his name. Probably when I end this video, his name gonna pop up, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, man, the plowman, the Israelites shall overtake the reaper, man, or them, in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. These are the other nations being in captivity. They's going to be subjugated or subjected to the Israelites. The land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. Right? And they shall rule over their oppressors, man. That's the only way we're going to achieve a rich and satisfying or everlasting life, man. Okay? And in the kingdom of heaven, we're not going to be under this darkness, man. Like, even for the Israelites, it says that people shall be all righteous, man. And the other nations, even though they're going to get the ass whooped to destruction, they're going to be happy, man. Except for Esau. Except for him. Other nations, they're going to be happy, man. All right? Because after a while, we ain't gonna have to whoop their ass no more. But they gonna be in order. And even while they getting their ass whooped, they gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay, man, it's not gonna be like this fucking place, man. Where it's like the scriptures say, it's all full of lies. Okay, we gonna be in a righteous kingdom, man. Wherein dwelleth righteousness. I thought I had it up here, but I guess I didn't. Oh, here we go. It says, "Whoa, yeah, the bloody. Come on, man. This ain't gonna be in the kingdom. We ain't gonna be Edomites, man. Okay, we ain't, man. Far from Edomites, man. They were eating our bodies, man. They were eating our bodies, man. To this day, they claim they stopped it in the 70s or 80s or whatever. They still doing that shit to this day, man. The delectable Negro. They still eating us to this damn day, man. Okay. I forgot it was a woman's body, a so-called black one. I forgot her name, but they used her body to basically go to space. Like, what kind of sick shit is that? You can't even wrap your head around that shit. Like, what? I forgot the woman's name though. Or it was either space or like in the medical field or the hospital, and they used her body, her parts for this technology that they were creating. Without her permission or the family's permission, and it's because she was an Israelite, man. She had a unique body or whatever parts they were using. But yeah, this is the bloody city, man. It is all full of lies and robbery. Okay, the prey departeth not. Yeah, we still here to this day, man. Okay, and again, the woman literally lied to your face and said that man was a domestic T, when he clearly was a so-called American patriot. Okay, and again, what do you magtards, you Trump tards got to say about this shit? That was clear murder. Clear and concise, man. They already took the weapon from him, which it wasn't. It was in his waist. Okay, it was holstered. He wasn't reaching for it. You already fucking sprayed him. So what was the need? You attacked him. You tackled him. You had a gang of people all over him. There was no need for there to be gunshots. And on top of that, after you killed him, after the gun was away, again, it wasn't a threat. You popped like 5 shots into him, like more than 5. You dumped the whole mag on this man. Again, this is usually how Israelites die. Okay, how our people get slain in the streets, and the possessors hold themselves not guilty. Just like they're doing, it's the same shit that we experience in this fucking kingdom, but it's now you're going through it. Okay, the sword is the wicked. Now you're going to be, now the sword is being brandished over you. Here you're mad at you woke up to the small hats. Esau mad as hell, man. You regular everyday peon Edomites, you're mad as hell. You should be. You didn't get the piece of the pie, man. First of all, if they wasn't in that position and they were in your position, guess what? You would be in their position. Could be. Well, you know why? Because they're the fucking devil, man. You're Edomites. Going back to Isaiah 14, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. And again, God, look, like they're gonna build on the blood of all those people over there, man. And no, we all know that's judgment from the Heavenly Father, man. That's all judgment, man. From the Heavenly Father, man. Yahweh Shem Shah. But at the end of the day, what Esau is doing is wickedness that he's going to pay for. He's going to pay for that too. He's going to pay for everything, man. Not only what he did to us, but to the universe. And the rest, all the people are going to get their hands on him, man. All the nations are going to get they just due on Esau. The whole world, man. Just like America. You built America on bloodshed, man. Off of grape, off of murder and robbery. And you lied. Here again, you're taking down the history of what happened. That was some demonic ass shit, man. When I seen that, they was in Philly and they started taking down, the past, the Most High require of that which is past. Okay, he hasn't forgotten you what you damn devil's done, man. But when I seen that shit, I was like, damn, it's over, man. If they taking shit down from Philly, it's over. It's like they trying to, I forgot that word. They trying to rewrite history. I forgot that word, but they trying to rewrite history and saying slavery didn't happen, or like Kanye West said, slavery was a choice. Like we chose to go into slavery. Like that's fucking insane. You know. But yeah, man, this place is coming undone, man. And we are at the very end of Esau's kingdom, man. He's in great wrath, man. Okay, they didn't call it the Department of War for no reason, man. Okay, and it is nonstop, man, and it's just beginning. We're just in this. We're still in the beginning stage of what you're seeing. It's increasingly getting worse and worse and worse, man. And you people with normalcy bias, man, that shit about to break, man. Okay, we are at the breaking point, man. Because you regular everyday people, it will affect you, man. Especially if you're an Israelite, man. You know, so-called FBA or not, man, you already seeing that they detaining our people any damn way. If you're a so-called U.S. citizen, you know, whether you're an FBA or what they call a tether, you're gonna be in that same damn prison, man. It says the devil shall cast some of you into prison, man. The devil is a so-called white man. You know, Jake got a problem with that. The Most High made him the devil. You gotta question the Most High, man. It says it right there. I can read it again and again, a million times, and you still won't get it. If you don't get it, if you're offended by it, you're 2/3. All right. So with that, hopefully this video is edifying. Until next time I say, or to the next video, I say shalom.